Okay there, folks. I do hope you're all well. I really do. This is another late one. And this is a message. This is a message to one and all. It's a serious one, this. It's very, very, very serious. I do serious messages from time to time. Not often, but I've been known to do 4 or 5 over the length of, since the channel first came to life, probably 16, 17 months ago now. And I'm going to ask folk something. I'm going to say, whoever you may be, if you visit this channel regularly or not and you don't like it, just leave. If you visit the channel and you don't like me, just leave. If you see this video further down the line, if you see a few of my videos and just look through old stuff and see this video, please agree with what I'm saying. If you don't like what I'm going to tell you now in the next sort of 15 minutes, just leave. There's no point wasting your time watching a guy that you've no interest in, watching somebody that you don't like, watching somebody that you think isn't the best or nicest person in the world. Why would you? I would never do that. I mean, you've got plenty of choice with your 4 or 5 major channels on the TV. Then you've got all the channels on Sky or BT or whoever else it might be. Then you've got your Disney, you've got your Netflix, you've got Amazon, you've got all of those. And then you've got loads and loads and loads and loads and loads on YouTube. The choice is ginormous. So why watch somebody you don't like? Don't do it. Just leave. Some people watch folk that they don't like just so they can put nasty comments in there. And if you want to do that, do that. I don't get it. I don't understand it, but do that. If anyone comes to my site, they want to put nasty comments in, put them in there. I've said it many times in the past. They won't get wiped out. They're there. They'll be there for all to see. You won't get barred from my channel. I've never barred anybody that's had anything to say about myself. If you're nasty to any of the people that watch my channel, I'll bar you. If you're nasty to my friends and my family, I'll bar you. But be as nasty as you want to me. But what I will say is, if you watch a channel that you don't like, leave it, don't stay. Now, I've got something to read to you all, folks, and then I've got something to tell you. And I'm not reading this to you so the folk that do follow the channel and hopefully do like me say anything nice to me or nice in my defence. I don't want, I've said it many times, pats on the back and anyone say anything nice about me. You know, folks, the way I am, those that follow me religiously, and there's a lot of you do, and I'm really grateful to one and all. You know I don't take compliments well. I don't need them, I don't ask for them, and I don't take them well. I like giving them out. I don't give many out, but I do give them out to people that deserve it. But I don't take them well, and I don't need anybody being nice to me. I don't need anybody pretending to be nice to me and blowing smoke up my backside. I don't need it. I don't take plaudits well or thanks well. I just don't. It's me. I have birthdays and Christmases. I don't want presents, don't want anything. I'd rather buy and give than receive, and I really mean that. And it's not that I'm special. Maybe I'm different, but it's not that I'm special. It's just me. It's the way I am. I had a message earlier I'm going to read to you. It never came in the comment section. It came by email. And it surprised me. And this person has asked one favour of me, and I've done what this person has said. Somebody has said to me, don't do this message tonight that I'm doing now. Don't do it. It gives the person that sent you the message a bit of air, and air's all that they want. Well, no, it does and it doesn't, because although I'm telling you now this, folks, what has been sent to me, and telling you about me and about the channel, what I will say is this. This person that sent me the message will not get a reply as in another email. I'm sure when they see this, because they will see this, I know they'll look out for this, I'm sure they'll want to email me again about it. They can do. They still won't get a reply. If they want to put it in the comment section where others will see it, they'll say I'm a man of my word. It won't get wiped no matter what you say. As long as it's only about me, it won't get wiped. Be nasty to anybody that follows this channel, or my wife, my kids, my grandkids, or anybody that I think the world of, and you'll get wiped. But other than that, say what you want about me. Doesn't matter to me. But I'm going to read you this letter, folks, and then I'm just going to tell you a little about me. Not that you need it, but I'm going to tell you, and about the channel. I mean, nobody needs me to tell them, not so much because they watch it anyway, but if you look in the description under the channel and click more, just remember this. In fact, I will say this first. What it says about the channel is, I'm Britain's grumpiest old git, and I am. I would normally shout that and whatever else, but I'm not, because everybody's in bed upstairs. Even though I'm in the conservatory, everybody's in bed. And I'll wake them up because I am pretty loud. Don't want to do that. But it says most of what I'm going to do on here will be calling others, because I hate those that are stealing a living, those that have got no talent, that have got nothing about them, that are crap at what they do and are earning a fortune. And many of them are crap and they're earning fortunes from multiple sources because they just keep getting employed by the TV stations and by media just because certain people like them, and I don't get why. What I also say is, if I like people and I really like them, I push them and I'm all over them and I let folk know how much I think of them. But there'll always be more people I don't like than I do, and that's the way the channel has gone. But as I always say, nothing's sent with malice or nastiness. And what I do with folks sometimes is I elaborate on things and make things up. I've got a weird head and I think of things and I run with it and I make fun out of things or fun about things. But it's not meant from a place of nastiness. It's entertainment, and it's my kind of entertainment. It's different than anybody else does. And some might not see it as entertaining. That's fine, because we all have our right to do what we want to do. But if anybody wants to do a similar channel and do it a different way than me, just set up a YouTube channel. It's easy to do. The battery's running low on this. I might not get this out, and I hope to, because I'm 6 minutes in. Right, let me just read it to you. Unbelievable, this really. I thought this was a crackerjack. Got this earlier. It came today at 5:10. It's from a lady supposedly called Karen Scott. I bet that's not a name. I bet it's a made-up name. It could even be from a bloke, but I'm guessing it's a lady. And in the title it says, narcissist bigot. I thought, well, that's not going to be very nice. So I thought, let's open it. Only opened it about an hour and a half ago. And it went like this. So, narcissist bigot, and it's to me. I've been watching your videos for a few weeks, and bye. You are a narcissist bigot of the highest order. I've been watching your channel for a few weeks, and bye. Maybe it was by the way. Maybe they were getting that up. They couldn't put by the way. I've been watching your videos for a few weeks, and bye. Comma. You are a narcissist bigot of the highest order. I'm thankful I'm not your wife. I guess she's sexually frustrated because your dick is only turned on slagging off everyone else in your videos, whatever the subject. Football, racing, Katie Price, etc., etc. I feel sorry for the England manager. He did very well. Absolute tosser. You really are. She means me, not Gareth Southgate. Your comments on Gareth Southgate are repulsive. You couldn't clean his boots, never mind manage England. No, you're right, I couldn't manage England, I couldn't do that. I won't be watching any more of your vile, childish drivel, you horrible person. I like the word drivel, I use it a lot myself, I must admit. If I was Katie Price, I'd take you to the cleaners for libel and slander. A time will come when the devil in you lets you go, and the God in others will have the last laugh. So crawl back under the rock you came from and take your few followers with you, scumbag. You are full of hate, a con man, a narcissist bigot, and a liar from the top drawer. Well, at least I'm from the top drawer, that's not so bad. Show your wife this email, little dick. Rot in hell, Kaz. There was no PS at the bottom, there's no kisses. There was no kisses there, no PS. So that came from Kaz. And I thought, right, so she's watched the channel for a few weeks. Not a few videos or a few days, a few weeks. Now, my average used to put out daily was 10 to 12 videos a day. I've dropped to 4 to 6 lately because there's not been content to put out. But based on six a day over a week, there's 42 times 3, 126. She's watched 126 videos to come to that conclusion. And after 126 videos, she's decided I'm a narcissist. Is it pig or bitch or something? What am I? Bigot. And she doesn't like me. Right, let me tell you this, Karen, just so as you know. As I say, look at my title. It tells you what I'm all about and what I do. A lot of it's a tongue-in-cheek, a lot of it's a laugh. Katie Price, I don't like her. Don't like her at all. I think what she does and how she goes about things is a joke. I really do. But that's just my opinion. She can watch a video and have an opinion of me. She's quite welcome to. I know even worse than I've put on there about Katie. I've got no worry about her taking me to the cleaners and whatever else. I've said nothing wrong, nothing I can be done for slander, because everything I've put there is right and legit. I know worse about Katie Price because someone that follows the channel told me something weeks ago. I would never use it, number one, because she could take me to court. It could be slanderous, although I believe it's true. But number two, if it's true, it's something awful and it's not something I want to air. And it may upset children, and I don't want to do that. So I've never aired that. A friend is Kerry Cotone, I often call her. She's from the same town. She's actually messaged me once a few months ago. Bit of a laugh and a joke, but she did it in a laugh and joke way, but she wasn't happy with something I put there. But the thing is with Kerry, she says a lot about lots of people. She has an opinion, some of them positive, lots of it negative, a hell of a lot of negative. So if she can do it, I'm allowed to do it. But if ever she wants to come to the channel and have a pop at me, she's welcome to. That's what the channel's all about. It's about opinion. I air it, others can air it. I'm not bothered. As for Gareth Southgate, I like him. I've said over the last few days, nice fella. Nice fella. Said today, great man manager. The lads love him. But not good enough for England. Not good enough at all. I call folks all the time. I call Gareth Southgate as a manager. I always hoped we would win that this year. We had the best chance ever. The best squad by a mile. Had we played as we can do, I'd be like a Felicia, I think we would have won it. I think Gareth held us back. I really do. But I don't call all managers. Only today, only earlier, I've mentioned Martin O'Neill and Jack Charlton. Both managers, not for my team, not for an English team, but for Ireland. Love them. Love them both. Follow the teams. Said it earlier. Love them both. I've said it many times about Martin O'Neill. He's a hero of mine. So, Gareth Southgate's an opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but in my eyes I'm right. Martin O'Neill about me, it's an opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. And that's it. And I'll say a bit more. Let me say what this channel's done since it's been going and messages I've had. There's a young lady whose brother got killed in London about a year ago. I can't remember, I should know, but I'm old, I forget things, I really do. I can't remember the circumstance and how it happened. I put something on there, it got watched by 30 people. 30 people. I do lots of real serious stuff. This was a year ago or more. She's seen it, his sister, I don't know how, came on here and thanked me. I was touched, really touched. She didn't need to do that. I'm amazed she's seen it. Only 30 people saw it. How she saw it, I don't know on YouTube, but she did. But I didn't do that for her to say great and thanks and I really appreciate it. I did it because it's something I believed in and something I thought about. I regularly say good things about Brianna Jai and how sorry I feel for what's happened to her and how the people that did it are scumbags. And I regularly talk about her mother and how brilliant I think her mother is and how she's managed to get through things and how she's kept her dignity and how she wants to do so much more for the young children of Britain. I say things all the time. They get watched by 30 or 40 people. My own town don't even know I'm doing them, but I don't need anyone to. I say things in here because I want to and because I believe in them. Not so I get millions of views. I say it because I believe it. It's just me. What else is there? A guy died a year ago. I did something about him. He died. He's somebody I knew very, very, very slightly. I did a piece on here probably 7, 8, 9 months ago. I read about him in the Warrington Guardian. I live in Warrington. I read something about him I didn't know. I did a 3 or 4 minute piece. 4 months later, one of his daughters seen it. I don't know how. 4 months later, she messaged me. Have you wrote that about my dad? Yeah, I did. I don't know you. No, you don't. How did you know him? I knew him years ago, but not very well. But I thought the world of him. I thought it was great. She was over the moon. It felt great to hear that, but I didn't do it for that reason. There's one more. What's the other one? Girl in Newcastle. Was it 6, 8 months ago? She was in the news. They banned her from watching Newcastle. Did she say something about trans or something like that? The girl was lesbian, by the way. I think she said something about trans. They banned her. I put a video in there. I said it was a disgrace. She'd been treated abysmally. It was wrong. Blah 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 blah. She'd been on GB News with Nigel Farage and everywhere. She's all over the media. I did a short video, only watched by a couple of hundred people and whatever else. Again, she saw it. She messaged me and said, "Thanks for the support. I think the world of what you're doing and that you've done it. Blah blah blah." Didn't do it for that reason. There's 3 or 4 people that have messaged me without any need to. There's one more, and I can't even think who it is. At the end of the day, I have an opinion. You sending this to me doesn't matter to me at all. You'll think because I've done this video it does. It doesn't. I read the piece to my wife. She asked me to, so I read it to her. I said, somebody's wrote me something. It's pretty hurtful if I was this type to be hurt by it, but I'm not. It's not got to me. I just can't believe it. It's really, really nasty. The person has asked me to read it. Do you want me to? She said, you can do. I said, do you want me to? You don't have to. I read it to her. She said, this is why I said don't start a channel. Because you'll come in for stuff like that. Because there's a lot of weird people about. I said, I don't care. I have an opinion. I air it. They can air an opinion. I don't care. What I just don't get with this girl, if it is a girl, is why watch me for 3 weeks and decide to write that? Don't get it. Let me tell you this, Karen, if your real name is Karen, I doubt it is. I won't change what I do. I'm going to remain the same. I sleep well at night. I've got a wife. I've got 3 kids. I've got 3 grandkids. I look after my wife. I bring up my grandkids. And my kids really well. I've brought them up really well, or I believe I have. I'm so proud of them, I can't tell you. I've got 3 absolutely fantastic grandkids who I tried to do the same with through my children. I think the world of them all. The family means everything to me. Little Dick, but it's pretty little. It's not huge. It's not little. It's not huge. So you've got a point there. The narcissist bigot, I'm not sure about that. Sexually frustrated, myself or my wife, one of us. She's sexual. No, I don't think she is. She might be. You'd have to ask her. Well, you're never going to meet her, but I don't think she is. But I can't answer for her. She's in bed now. So we're not going to bed together, so nothing's happening tonight. So she could be sexually frustrated, but I don't think she is. I think she's fine. I try to look after her in all ways, and we're not going to go any further than that. But no, I'm fine, Karen. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about Gareth. Gareth will get a job. Luckily, it's not at Man United. We were looking at him. We've signed Eric again, thank God. So we're not getting Gareth. If you've got a football team, wherever they might be, I hope he manages your team. I really do. You might change your mind on him 18 months down the line. Gareth Southgate, nice fella. Lovely fella. The players loved him. Managing England team, not good enough. Simple as that. Katie Price, I'm not sure about her. She's just had a 17th boob job. She wants 3 more kids. She's already got 5 by God knows how many people. She's just gone bankrupt for the 2nd time, lost her home and everything else, and now she's selling her wares on OnlyFans. Well, if you think she's fantastic, then good for you. If you're happy with Katie, then great. I've said before in one of my videos, she used to be called Jordan when she started modelling in The Star and the Sun. She was a lovely looking girl. Lovely looking. Much better then than now. But that's just my opinion. And we'll all have that opinion. So I'll leave it there. I've probably got more things to say, but if I ever can't think what they are. But what I will say to you folks, as I said at the outset, is if you don't like this channel, great. If you want to comment, great. It'll never get wiped. Ever. You'll never get bad. Ever. But what I'll also say, folks, is this. If you don't like the channel, watch a video or two and think, I don't like this guy. He's a right jodrell. And walk away. Go and watch a channel that you like. Go and watch a male, female, or trans person, anyone identifying as anything else. Go and watch their channel if you like them. If you don't like me, why watch me for 3 weeks if you don't like me, whoever you are? You must have better things to do in life. Go and watch something or somebody you like. It's just common sense if you ask me. I don't think Karen's got a lot of it. I worry about Karen, but if she gets off doing this, watching someone she don't like for 3 weeks, and then sending nasty emails, carry on. As I say, you can send another one to me, Karen. You won't get a reply on here or via email. That's it now. Everything's cut off. The other half, her and Dale, said, don't do this message. But I thought, no, I'm going to do it. Because I just want people that watch the channel to know that if they don't like it and don't like me, move along. Just move along. I won't be offended. Won't bother me one iota. Better knock this off now because the battery's nearly gone. I don't know how it's still on, to be honest with you. Right. Good night, one and all. It's another late one. What time is it? 11:10. This will be out for past. I do hope everybody watches this video tonight or tomorrow. Whoever you might be, I hope you see it. I really do.